So yeah, so for those of you who don't catch the first part of this, you might actually luck out, because I may cut the first portion of the mission with all these fails and whatnot. It's not a good thing when your controls don't work, and for some reason the game's being a little buggier than usual tonight. You know, my frame rates have been dropping dramatically. Had that issue with the quantum drive earlier, and just now I couldn't get my cockpit to open, so we'll try this again and see what happens. If this happens too much more, though, I might just have to give up for the night, and you guys can go find something else to do with your Wednesday night. Alright. So here we are again, for the third time. I keep forgetting there's an easy. Oh, and we have an authentication fail error. That seems to be my favorite error for tonight. I had two of those just trying to get into the game tonight. I don't know, it could be that it's just a busy night, and so there's a lot more going on with the servers. Who knows? One can never really tell what's going on at any given moment. Now, something else that they put out kind of recently about the patching and whatnot that's going on is apparently Cloud Imperium Games, which is the company that's producing this, is going to start putting out a new patch every month. So it'll be interesting to see what kinds of things they add each month, whether it's ships or missions or who knows what. I mean, they haven't really said specifically. And I'm back. At least I think I'm back. I hope I'm back. Better question is, if I'm back, will it work? So some other things to mention about Star Citizen while we're waiting for this to load up. You know, you've seen the two ships that I've flown for you so far. Have both been combat ships. You've got the single-seater that I'm trying to fly tonight, and the multi-crew that I flew the other night. Well, combat ships are not the only ships available in this game. Yes, there are a lot of them. A lot of different styles, a lot of different loadouts, which, by the way, you can modify your loadout through by buying different weapons and equipment in-game. But that's not all there is to it. The whole Star Citizen universe is going to be absolutely freaking enormous. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before. And one of the things that they have that they're going to have once the game releases is a big exploration aspect. In fact, there are a couple of ships whose design is specifically tailored towards exploration. There's one that's a two-person science and exploration ship. I can't remember what that's called right off the top of my head, but then there's another one. It's a much larger one. Looks like tonight's going to be an interesting night. But it's a much larger ship. It's actually a 16-person crew, and it's called the Endeavor. And the Endeavor is actually modular. It can mount a radio telescope module. It can mount a hospital module. It can mount. It can mount a greenhouse module. Oh yeah, there could. For those of you who are so inclined, you can be a farmer, and I'm not talking about farming minerals or whatever. I'm talking about actually growing plants in these biodomes for sale in planetary markets and stuff. I mean, they're going just absolutely bonkers with some of the stuff they're going to have in this game. Let's see, I mentioned the whole farming for minerals thing. Yes, there will be mining in this game. But mining isn't going to be like, I don't know how many of you played EVE Online, where mining there is basically you target a rock, you fire your mining lasers, and then your cargo hold fills with whatever minerals might happen to be in that asteroid at the time. Or some other games where you target an asteroid, fire a laser at it, it shatters and drops something. In this game, it's going to be a lot more involved. You could probably do it with one person, but the mechanics involved are going to be such that having multiple people on your ship is going to make things so much easier. I mean, you're going to have someone who's going to have to analyze the asteroid, someone who's going to have to control the laser and where it's going, someone who's going to have to monitor the asteroid as you mine it to make sure that you're not about to hit a gas pocket that's going to blow up and completely ruin your chances of getting useful minerals. I mean, it's going to be insane. Something else they're going to have is, let's see. I don't think I got to show you the repair base last time, but there are space stations currently in game that are repair stations. You go in, you dock, they repair you, replenish you, things like that. Well, they actually have plans for a mobile repair spaceship. It's like a flying dry dock of sorts. You pull in, and I mean, you can only really repair certain sizes of ship. So, like the Ghost that I'm flying tonight, or will be flying tonight, that would fit into their repair bay, and then they would go through the whole repair process. I mean, it's absolutely freaking amazing the kinds of things that they're planning. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to take care of something really quick to see if hopefully it makes a difference. So just hang on one second. Okay. So something that I do know about Star Citizen, at least when kicked. Well, this is turning out to be a really eventful game tonight, isn't it, guys? But anyway, something about Star Citizen, at least when I'm downloading patches, is it is a bandwidth hog. If I'm running anything else at the time that's streaming or whatever, it will bog down completely while Star Citizen's doing its thing. There are settings that you can use to keep it from doing that, but it is a bandwidth hog. So, man, it looks like tonight is going to be a difficult night to get in game. We're getting closer. I went ahead and killed, but what I went and did is I went ahead and killed the music, figuring that maybe that's causing some kind of an issue as far as my bandwidth availability, and that might be causing problems with the game functioning properly. So here we go. We're back in Port Olisar. Well, that's 25 minutes of game gone, so whatever extra I may have planned for you guys beyond running this mission, and that's assuming I can get this mission done for you, has gone out the window. So,
my husband recently died aboard the Gundo Kovalek station, but the company is refusing to pay out his insurance claim because they say he was at fault. It's ridiculous. There is no way that's true. I know my husband. Darnell had his problems, but that is all in the past. I want you to go to the Kovalek station and send me evidence that my husband is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't, you'll still get paid. I know your time is valuable and really, I just want to know the truth. I attached the insurance claim to get you started. Good luck. And I hope to hear from you soon, one way or another.
Okay, so we're kind of working now. I mean, we're in the game. We're actually walking around this time. We didn't have issues from the get-go, so let's see if we can get to the ship. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. And everybody cross your fingers and any other digits you may want to cross that we don't have any more issues tonight. Alright, so here's the ship again. Ooh, my nice stealthy looking ship. I've already got our waypoint selected, so, or our mission selected, so don't have to worry about that. But like I was saying with all the other ships, Star Citizen really is going to be one of those games where you can be and do whatever you want. All that matters is what kind of ship do you have and what kind of stuff do you want to do. If there's a ship for it, you can do it. And I mean, they're making it so that each of these things, the mining, the hospital ship,
autopilot disengaged,
all that fun stuff, there will be a place in game for it. It's not like it's going to be just hell. It's not like it's just going to be cosmetic. It's not just there for looks. There will be a good reason to have this thing, and if you're good at it, if you stick with it, you can make money doing just about anything.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, so we're back at Kovalek shipping hub.
This Kovalek shipping hub is currently closed to the public. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay, so we're at the shipping hub now.